So on today's video, we're going to install that into this. What year is it? 2015? 2015-ish Toyota Corolla. Yeah, it's pretty intricate on how to do this. So 14, 15, it's all the same. So yeah, you start off by taking the cowl completely off. There's little push pins on each corner, and then a little rubber strip across the front. After you take the cowl off, you take the, well, you gotta take the windshield wipers off first. Got the two little bolts here, somewhere, here, they're up there, here and here. So once you remove them, you remove the cowl, then you remove this bad boy here. It's got two 10mm bolts, one there and one there. Just move it out of the way. And then you gotta take this whole shield off. And that's where we are. Once we take the shield off, then you can reach up behind it and take the stock exhaust manifold off. So let me set you guys up and continue on. So once that's removed, you come back here, you got the heat shield. Go ahead and take the heat shield off first. It'll make it a whole lot easier. Sorry if you guys can't see too well. But once you remove the heat shield, then you can reach the exhaust bolts, and then the manifold bolts will be easier to reach also. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys once that's done. Alright, so after you take off the top manifold cover, the heat shield, it's 4 bolts, 12mm. You got to crawl up underneath. That's where we are now. You got two 14mm bolts right here, one on the top and one on the bottom. And after that, you should be able to take off those bolts and then the manifold bolts themselves, and then pull the whole thing out from the top. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so the two 14mm bolts that hold the bottom heat shield to the block are a pain in the butt. The bottom one, you have to use a wrench or try and bend the heat shield out of the way to get a ratchet on it, or socket on it. But after that, like I said, take out the two ones that were holding the exhaust pipe to the manifold. And now we're going to take off the O2 sensor and then the bolts to the actual manifold and pull it out from the top. Once we start pulling it out, I'll put the video back on so you guys can see how to do that. Okay, so after you disconnect it from the engine, you want to maneuver it around so you can finish getting this heat shield off and the last little bracket. Once these are off, then the motor or the manifold should come right out. I'm trying not to hit your window. I see I missed a bolt down there, so I'm going to get that bolt and then just pull it straight out like this. So I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so after you get the heat shield out, it just comes right out. You got multiple bolts to take out. They are mostly a 12mm, maybe a couple are 14. But yeah, comparison between the two, old and new, that just looks horrible. I mean, even gotta love Toyotas with their cheap economy BS. I mean, that side, you can even see inside where they just kind of pinched the hose or the pipe together and welded it. But yeah, so the new one should just slide right in. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10mm bolts and two 14s, and then the O2 sensor, and you're done. I'll get back to you guys once it's installed. Okay, so that center bolt at the bottom is going to be your hardest bolt to put back in after you're reinstalling it. I had to use a wrench. I couldn't get any type of socket or ratchet underneath there. recommend ratcheting wrenches. But it's all back together, so let's crank it up. Well, completely not. Oh. Sounds pretty good. So yeah, that's the video. After that, you just put everything back together the way you took it off. I have an announcement coming soon. I gotta wait for some stuff to get in, but I'll let you guys know. So look out for that. Till the next video.